So yesterday, Baba Falz, the father of the great organizer for life in fast, Barrister Femi Falana himself, SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, was on television for Shades TV. I know the video that the trend since yesterday, and many people are shocked. I don't know why they are shocked. Femi Falana talked about, he gave a snippet about how Nigerian resources are being mined illegally, and only gold is taken out of Nigeria to the tune of $9 billion a year. And a lot of people are surprised. I don't know why they did not know before. Say Nigeria get resources so that they mine every year illegally out of this country, but that's fine. I would like to show you the video real quick. Then let's talk about how Nigerian resources is being mined.
I mean, just yesterday, a friend was asking me, how can this government appoint Dele Alake as Minister of Petroleum? I mean, Solomon, he should be information. I said, do you know the implication? That annually, $9 billion worth of gold is illegally taken out of Nigeria. With according to a former minister, Dr. Oga, through private jets. Oh yes,
$9 billion.
Yes, $9 billion. Gold alone.
They've been able to put a value to it.
Oh yes, you can Google. I'm not talking of lithium. I'm not talking of other resources. I just handle a case in Manchester. You know, under our Minerals Act, if you are mining gold or any mineral, solid mineral in my farm, I mean in my land, what does the law provide? 100 naira per acre. I know the law. So you are moving me out of my land. I'm a farmer. This is where I farm. But you said, no, get out of the place. The government has taken over on your land. We'll pay you 100 naira. So they were going to give our client 150,000 naira. And they came to us, what are we going to do with this? I said, don't worry, we'll go to court. So we went to court in a federal court of Osogbo. Oh, the other lawyer said, no, this is what the law provides. I said, no. Section 44(1) of the Constitution says, if you take over my land for public purpose, I will prepare a fair and just compensation. The law, the judge, this man, awarded 250 million naira to our client. But you know what I discovered? Unfortunately, after the case, unfortunately for the company, we discovered that in 5 years, that company will make a profit of $500 million. No tax. Do you run a country that way? And you are asking the poor, tighten your belt.
Now you see, every time when the country tells us that they don't have money, I tell them it's a lie. Nigeria has money. The only problem is that long-term resources is hard for the government to invest in because they're not going to come up power in 4 years or 8 years. So nobody wants to invest in an industry that's going to start giving us returns in the next 20 years. And that is because the average Nigerian man is a greedy, not the average Nigerian man. Average Nigerian politician is a greedy man. Now the one in one shop is a think of, if not, do you know what they call a Jakuta steel mill? Do you know what we call lithium, tar, beryllium, cocoa, granite, limestone? Only Kogi State can feed Africa. We're not talking about Nigeria. Only Kogi State. Meanwhile, Kogi State is not the state with the highest number of resources. It's still far. So we have states that have more resources than Kogi State, and only Kogi can take of Africa. Now, Google the number of resources we have in Plateau State, Nasarawa. I think those are about the highest state with the highest number of resources. So when people think that Niger Delta is the one that is supposed to be feeding Africa, the resources of Niger Delta are far. If they say everybody maintain your resource and pay money to the federal government every month, you will find out that Niger Delta State will be one of the poorest states in the country because the money and resources in many of those states, the gate cannot pyramid of Sokoto, but nobody's talking about it because that is not quick money. The quick one is where you can buy an oil well, you are in Northerner, you get oil well from Bayelsa. I don't know how the oil well, whether my party late say out to war house on my own for North. Then they can drill it and then you can collect commissions from Chevron and Shell. And then we keep milking the country dry and borrowing money that our children cannot pay. Today, Nigeria is owing out over $40 billion, just about $45 billion. If only gold is being illegally extracted with the tune of $9 billion per year, run the maths, in 6 years, only that industry will clear off Nigeria's debts. That is only gold. We are not talking about the rest. When they tell us we don't have money, we say they are lying. And then they lie on our population. Say how many people Kuwait get, how many people this get. Only China is more populated than the whole Africa. We know they call India. Only China. India is about the same population of Africa. Are they not surviving? The population of this country is supposed to be the help, is supposed to be the advantage of our country. They fool themselves. All they do is hustle election, go to Senate, share 70 billion for people. All the support say I and those against the motion say me. When we talk about, they'll say we no get sense. They want to tell us, say that they get sense pastors. People will not go school. When we dey school, politicians they our class, but they call class. Now we have the right exam. They don't know anything. LLB, law, masters in this, they don't know jack. But you have to settle them first before you start looking for people that are intellectuals to give position of minister. That's why Kenyamo of Delta State, we call himself senior advocate, is not the minister of aviation. I'm not sure he knows anything about the plane or the ministry of aviation. But you have to settle people that work for the election. If we continue like this, Nigeria is doomed to fail. We just start.